as demonstrative as ever, and Richard Sherman going, what?
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst mistakes in NFL football.
What a turn of events.
What a gaffe!
For this list, we'll be looking at the biggest blunders made during NFL games. Which blunder had you wondering, what were they thinking? Be sure to let us know in the comments. Number 10. Russell Wilson throws it.
So you got the pick play, all right, it's, you think you're going to have it, but why?
At Super Bowl 49, the New England Patriots were leading the Seattle Seahawks 28-24, but the Seahawks were not letting up. They were mere inches away from the Patriots' end zone, and on a 2nd and goal, the stage seemed set for them to score the game-winning touchdown and take home the Super Bowl. But rather than do the logical thing and call for a run play, the Seahawks opted for a pass play instead, which resulted in Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson getting picked off by cornerback Malcolm Butler.
Unreal!
The interception sealed the Patriots' victory. To make matters worse, the Seattle Seahawks had Marshawn Lynch, one of the league's premier running backs at the time, on their team, and he could have most likely easily run it into the end zone for the win.
You've got Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. You've got a guy that's been borderline unstoppable in this part of the field. I can't believe the call.
Number 9. Deshaun Jackson drops the ball early. In the second quarter of a game between the Philadelphia Eagles and Dallas Cowboys in 2008, at first glance, Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver Deshaun Jackson scored what seemed like would be his first touchdown in the NFL.
McNabb loading up deep for Deshaun Jackson. He hauled it in. Oh, wow. Did he get over the goal line? Did he get over the goal line? Yes, he did. Touchdown.
Turns out, after catching a pass from quarterback Donovan McNabb, Jackson got a little too ahead of himself and threw the ball away before actually reaching into the end zone.
Watches very closely. He has secured the football. Whoa.
I saw it live and it didn't look right, and you just can't do that.
This little oopsie resulted in the touchdown being called back and the ball placed on the 1-yard line.
The runner lost control of the football prior to going into the end zone. By rule, the ball will belong to Philadelphia on the 1-yard line, 1st and goal.
At least the Eagles went on to score a touchdown shortly afterwards. Number 8. Tony Romo's botched snap. Facing the Seattle Seahawks in an NFC wildcard game, all that the Cowboys needed to win was a field goal. But on the ensuing play, everything went awry. In fact, the ball never even got kicked.
Oh, it is fumbled by Romo, and then Romo's going to run to the end zone, and he's going to get tackled by Jordan Babineau. Amazing!
That's because Cowboys quarterback Tony Romo mishandled the snap during the 19-yard attempt. Instead of a field goal attempt, viewers got to see Romo frantically attempt to run the ball into the end zone, only to get tackled and fumble both the ball and the Cowboys' hopes of advancing in the playoffs. Accidents happen, but surely he could have come up with a better way to get the ball to the end zone.
Wow.
Your whole season comes down to that.
Amazing.
Number 7. Leon Lett tries to recover the ball.
It's Leon Lett. No!
The Miami Dolphins were in full comeback mode during a Thanksgiving showdown against the Dallas Cowboys. They attempted to score a field goal to win the game, except that it would end up getting blocked.
Blocked.
The Cowboys' victory looked ensured, and the celebrations even started on the sideline. However, Cowboys defensive tackle Leon Lett likely forgot the rules of American football and came barreling out of nowhere towards the ball, allowing Miami to recover it for another chance at a field goal. The kick was good, and Miami went on to win the game 16-14. Believe it or not, this wouldn't be the only mishap of his career, having recovered a fumble at Super Bowl 27 and prematurely celebrating on his way to the end zone, only to lose the ball moments later. Number 6. Garrow's gaffe. When Garo Yepremian's field goal attempt is blocked late during the fourth quarter at Super Bowl VII, He's able to recover the ball, but instead of just falling on it, he throws it.
What's he going to do? He's trying to throw it. The ball is batted up in the air, picked off by the Redskins' Mike Bass.
Only he doesn't. He whiffs on the ball so hard it bounces off his arm straight into the hands of Washington's Mike Bass, who takes it for a touchdown. This misplay took place during Miami's undefeated season. So imagine squandering that historical feat on that kind of non-throw.
Suddenly, Washington is right back in the ballgame. It's 14-7 with plenty of time remaining.
Fortunately for the Dolphins, that did not occur, and their undefeated season remained intact despite Garrow's strange misplay.
Don Shula and the Miami Dolphins, undefeated champions of the world.
Number 5. Dan Orlovsky runs out of the end zone. Dan Orlovsky's career in the NFL has been defined by this very single play. Looking to throw the ball while in his own end zone, the Lions quarterback ran out of bounds.
Here comes Jared Allen, and he's out of bounds. Poor guy, I don't even know if he realized it. And that's a safety.
The play was called dead and ruled a safety, and the opponent Minnesota Vikings were awarded 2 points. Perhaps Orlovsky didn't realize what he was doing, but he still should have had better judgment regardless. It was Orlovsky's first ever career starts, and it was probably the last way he ever envisioned wanting to make an impression. To make matters even worse, the Lions wound up losing the game by 2 points. Number 4. The miracle at the Meadowlands. With seconds left in the game and leading 17-13 against the Philadelphia Eagles, a surefire win for the New York Giants was within their grasp.
Wait a minute. Here's a free foot. I don't believe it. The Eagles pick it up, and Herman Edwards runs it in for a touchdown. An incredible development.
Seemingly unprepared for the snap, New York quarterback Joe Pisarcik proceeded to fumble the ball, allowing the Eagles to scoop it up, return it for a touchdown, and get the W.
Just doesn't get the snap. He just loses the snap, doesn't get it. And who's right there? Herman Edwards.
No one could believe what they just saw. If the Giants simply went into victory formation, they could have run out the clock and won the game. However, much to the chagrin of Giants fans, this wouldn't be the last time the Eagles pulled off a miracle on their team.
Deshaun Jackson gets a block. Are you kidding? Deshaun Jackson still not in, and now in for the touchdown. No flags. Unbelievable.
Number 3. Colts fake punt.
Those throws,
Yeah.
Where do we even begin with this one? The Colts claimed they were trying to confuse the New England Patriots with a fake punt and catch them either offside or with too many men on the field.
He'll snap it. Actually, Colt Anderson is behind him. And what in the world?
But everything about the play made absolutely no sense. The Patriots even seemed a bit confused, but they still understood what had to be done and surrounded the 2 Colts players by the ball.
I mean, you got a guy on either side of him. What are you doing here? I mean, they don't even try to run a play.
When the ball snapped, no one was surprised by the outcome. On top of the embarrassment of having attempted that play, the Colts also received a flag for having an illegal formation.
What was the plan?
I don't know. I mean, completely nuts.
Number 2. Jim Marshall runs the wrong way. On a play against the San Francisco 49ers, Minnesota Vikings defensive end Jim Marshall was able to pick up a fumble. He saw a clear path to the end zone and went all the way to score a touchdown. Too bad he went in the wrong direction.
Kilmer driving for the first down, losing the football. It's picked up by Jim Marshall, who's running the wrong way. Marshall is running the wrong way, and he's running it into the end zone the wrong way. Thinks he scored a touchdown. He has scored a safety.
That's right, Marshall ran into his own end zone. He was even congratulated by an opposing player. Fortunately, the Vikings were still able to come away with the win. Still, why didn't Marshall think before deciding to run that way?
To see that replayed over
Wrong way.
and over
Wrong way.
and over,
Thinks he scored a touchdown.
it's painful to watch.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions, or should we say dishonorable mentions. Dwayne Rudd throws his helmet. Rudd celebrates too early, resulting in a flag for unsportsmanlike conduct and moving the chains for the Kansas City Chiefs, who went on to win the game.
This is unbelievable. The game cannot end on a defensive penalty. Ruggs throwing his helmet is going to give the Chiefs an opportunity for a field goal here to win the game. Look at him there on the left side of your screen. He doesn't even know that John Tate is running with the football. The play is still going on.
The Darius Raynaud safety. He caught the ball with 1 foot in the end zone and 1 foot out, resulting in a safety for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Darius Raynaud fields the kickoff at the goal line, takes a knee, looks like a touchback, not a touchback. Ball was not in the end zone when he touched it. He actually fielded it outside the end zone. We have a safety.
Aaron Brooks' backwards pass. The ball was thrown backwards and picked up, bringing the Saints way back.
And throws it backwards. This is a live ball. Back there to pick it up is Deuce McAllister, still on his feet and tackled all the way back at the 21-yard line.
Joe Gibbs timeouts. The head coach forgot that you can't take a second consecutive timeout to ice the kicker.
Washington may not call consecutive timeouts, and in this case, to freeze the kicker. By rule, this is unsportsmanlike conduct. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Washington's swinging gate play. Another day, another bad decision made on special teams.
Hey, do it again, why not? Why not? And they'll send Gano in motion. And Smith, with the rush, will put it up. What in the wide world was that?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The butt fumble. New York fans already know this one. Facing the New England Patriots, quarterback Mark Sanchez decided to run on a play, except he didn't look where he was running to and likely didn't think over which direction he wanted to go. And so this happened.
And Sanchez gets hit, the ball is loose, and it's alive. And then going into the end zone is Steve Gregory, who's had an interception, 2 fumble recoveries, and a touchdown.
Gosh. He landed face first into offensive lineman Brandon Moore's butt. Sanchez fumbled the ball, and it was recovered by safety Steve Gregory for a touchdown.
Mark Sanchez not expecting it, and it was the backside of Brandon Moore that knocked the ball out. Now, he may have been on the ground.
We understand he didn't intend to do this, but Sanchez's decision to not look where he was running resulted in arguably the most infamous play in NFL history.
I think the play was a microcosm of Mark Sanchez's career. He ultimately never mastered the most important element of playing quarterback in the NFL, ball security.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.